Hello and welcome to the train station. This is the last day of my Christmas extravaganza. I've done 2 stories every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, Thursday, Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. And that's it. Still a little sick, but I'm feeling much better. Thank you so much for coming to the train station. So tonight, I'm going to do a repeat of The Night Before Christmas. I'm Sally with a perm. And then I'm going to do Twas the Night Before Christmas, a classic tale. Who doesn't love that? Everybody. Anyway, so that's it. So I'm going to get started on The Nightmare Before Christmas. And here we go. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, this is written and illustrated by Tim Burton, because clearly he is one talented guy. Okay. And here's all my friends. They're so cute. Let me take the cover off this so it doesn't make so much crazy noise. Okay. So, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay. It was late one fall in Halloween land, and the air had quite a chill. Against the moon a skeleton sat, alone upon a hill. He was tall and thin with a bat bow tie. Jack Skellington was his name. He was tired and bored in Halloween land. Everything was always the same. And there he is. Look at those skinny legs. Who wouldn't kill for that? Hi, Ellen. I thought maybe you forgot. I'm so glad you're here. I'm sick of the scaring, the terror, the fright. I'm tired of being something that goes bump in the night. I'm bored with leering my horrible glances, and my feet hurt from dancing those skeleton dances. I don't like graveyards, and I need something new. There must be more to life than just yelling boo. I know, I feel better today too. Thank you. Then out from a grave with a curl and a twist came a whimpering, whining, spectral mist. It was a little ghost dog with a faint little bark and a jack-o'-lantern nose that glowed in the dark. It was Jack's dog Zero, the best friend he had. But Jack hardly noticed, which made Zero sad. See, I have a little Jack with me? I have a little Zero too, but he fell. All that night and through the next day, Jack wandered and walked. He was filled with dismay. Thank you. I know, it came out pretty good. I liked it. Though I didn't have the right hair, so it's Sally with a perm. Then deep in the forest, just before night, Jack came upon an amazing sight. Not 20 feet from the spot where he stood were 3 massive doorways carved in wood. He stood before them completely in awe, his gaze transfixed by one special door. Entranced and excited with a slight sense of worry, Jack opened the door to a white, windy flurry. And here's the flurry. Ooh. My friend Ellen got me this book. Love this book. Jack didn't know it, but he'd fallen down in the middle of a place called Christmas Town. Immersed in the light, Jack was no longer haunted. He had finally found the feeling he wanted. And so that his friends wouldn't think him a liar, he took the present-filled stockings that hung by the fire. He took candy and toys that were stacked on the shelves, and a picture of Santa with all of his elves. He took lights and ornaments and the star from the tree. And from the Christmas Town side, he took the big letter C. I know, there's Ellen. Everyone give her a round of applause. She is the reason why I'm reading this today. Everyone, all you, Ellen, clap for yourself. Yay! Thank you. He picked up everything that sparkled or glowed. He even picked up a handful of snow. He grabbed it all, and without being seen, he took it all back to Halloween. Back in Halloween, a group of Jack's peers stared in amazement at his Christmas souvenirs. For this wondrous vision, none were prepared. Most were excited, though a few were quite scared. I love Jack. For the next few days, while it lightened and thundered, Jack sat alone and obsessively wondered, why is it that they get to spread laughter and cheer, while we stalk the graveyard spreading panic and fear? Well, I could be Santa, and I could spread cheer. Why does he get to do it year after year? Outraged by injustice, Jack thought and he thought. Then he got an idea. Yes, why not? It's funny, with these eyelashes, I continually look shocked. I'm so funny. Whew. In Christmastown, Santa was making some toys when through the din he heard a soft noise. He answered the door, and to his surprise, he saw weird little creatures in strange disguise. They were altogether ugly and rather petite as they opened their sacks, then yelled, "Trick or treat!" Then a confused Santa was shoved into a sack and taken to Halloween to see Mastermind Jack. There's Santa shocked. In Halloween, everyone gathered once more, for they'd never seen a Santa before. And as they cautiously gazed at the strange old man, Jack related to Santa and his masterful plan. "My dear Mr. Claus, I think it's a crime that you've got to be Santa all of the time. But now I will give presents, and I will spread cheer. We're changing places. I'm Santa this year. It is I who will say Merry Christmas to you, so you may lie in my coffin, creak doors, and yell boo. And please, Mr. Claus, don't think ill of my plan, for I'll do the best Santa job that I can." And though Jack and his friends thought they'd do a good job, their idea of Christmas was still quite macabre. I love the word macabre. They were packed up and ready on Christmas Eve day when Jack hitched his reindeer to a sleek coffin sleigh. But on Christmas Eve, as they were about to begin, a Halloween fog slowly rolled in. Jack said, "We can't leave. This fog's just too thick. There will be no Christmas, and I can't be Saint Nick." Then a small glowing light pierced through the fog. What could it be? It was Zero, Jack's dog. Jack said, "Zero, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?" And to be so needed was Zero's great dream. So he joyously flew to the head of the team. And as the skeletal sleigh started its ghostly flight, Jack cackled, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." So I see someone else joined, but I have no idea who you are. So make sure you tap in a hi or something so I can, call out your name. Because right now, my only audience is Ellen. I don't know who else is there. So make sure you type in and say hello. Or else I don't know. "'Twas the nightmare before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse. The stockings all hung by the chimney with care, when opened that morning would cause quite a scare. The children, all nestled so snug in their beds, would have nightmares of monsters and skeleton heads. The moon that hung over the new-fallen snow cast an eerie pall over the city below. And Santa Claus's laughter now sounded like groans, and the jingling bells like chattering bones. And what to their wandering eyes should appear but a coffin sleigh with the skeleton deer. And a skeletal driver so ugly and sick, they knew in a moment, this can't be Saint Nick. Oh, they got bored. From house to house with a true sense of joy, Jack happily issued each present and toy. From rooftop to rooftop, he jumped and he skipped, leaving presents that seemed to be straight from the crypt. Unaware that the world was in panic and fear, Jack merrily spread his own brand of cheer. He visited the house of Susie and Dave. They got a Gumby and Pokey right from the grave. Then on to the home of little Jane Neiman. She got a baby doll possessed by a demon. A monstrous train with tentacled tracks, a ghoulish puppet wielding an axe, a man-eating plant disguised as a wreath, and a vampire teddy bear with very sharp teeth. It's kind of cool. And here's a pic of some of the toys. Hi, Sandra. Welcome. I hope you have beautiful baby Mateo with you. Sandra's had a beautiful baby boy. Hello, Mateo. There were screams of terror, but Jack didn't hear it. He was much too involved with his own Christmas spirit. Jack finally looked down from his dark, starry frights and saw the commotion, the noise, and the light. Why, they're celebrating. It looks like such fun. They're thanking me for the good job that I've done. But what he thought were fireworks meant as goodwill were bullets and missiles intended to kill. Then amidst the barrage of artillery fire, Jack urged Zero to go higher and higher. And away they all flew, like the storm of a thistle, until they were hit by a well-guided missile. And as they fell in the cemetery, way out of sight, was heard, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Jack pulled himself up on a large stone cross, and from there he reviewed his incredible loss. I thought I could be Santa. I had such belief. Jack was confused and filled with such grief. Not knowing where to turn, he looked toward the sky. Then he slumped on the grave and he started to cry. And as Zero and Jack lay crumpled on the ground, they suddenly heard a familiar sound. Poor Jack. He just wanted to spread some laughter and cheer. "My dear Jack," said Santa, "I applaud your intent. I know wreaking such havoc was not what you meant. And so you are sad and feeling quite blue, but taking over Christmas was the wrong thing to do. I hope you realize Halloween's the right place for you. There's a lot more, Jack, that I'd like to say, but now I must hurry, for it's almost Christmas Day." Then he jumped in his sleigh, and with a wink of an eye, he said, "Merry Christmas," and he bid them goodbye. Santa's kind of scary in this book. Back home, Jack was sad, but then like a dream, Santa brought Christmas to the land of Halloween. Combining the holidays. Gorge. The end. That Santa was scary looking. And that's the end of the story. I love this story so much. I think it's so great. Let's put the cover back on. Hi, Sean. I hope you have your kids with you watching. So now, isn't Jack adorable? Do you like my little Jack up here? Isn't he cute? Oh. I stuffed him in my hat. Okay, so now, whoops. I'm going to do the classic, which is "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." Isn't that gorge? It's gorge. Oh, this is by Clement C. Moore and illustrated by Daniel Kirk. Okay, and this is the classic. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring except for a mouse. Tiny stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of yummy treats danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap were just settling down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and yanked up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear? But a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, oh Comet on Cupid on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. And dry leaves that before the hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop with coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. Shocked eyes. These eyelashes are funny. No matter what I do, I'm shocked. He was dressed like a woodsman from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and I shivered with joy when he opened his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses and nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my God. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but quick as a wink, filled all of the stockings, then turned with a blink. As soon as his work, leaving presents, was through, he nodded farewell, up the chimney he flew. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all sped, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, what do you think? What did he exclaim? Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And that is the end of that story. So I see that there were 4 of you, though I only saw Sandra, Sean, and Ellen. So thanks, guys. If I didn't mention your name, you got to make sure you either comment or say something so I know you're there, else I can't see you. So if I didn't say your name, I apologize. And thank you for coming to the Tray Station every Wednesday at 7-ish. So this week I was doing 2 stories a night. If you want to catch up on some Christmas stories, I did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Rudolph Shines On. What else did I do? I did The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is the second time I did it. I did, what did I do yesterday? Oh, The Bad Kitty Christmas and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I did I'm the Grinch and the Santa Trap. Those are the books I did. So you can either look on here or you can look on my page, my regular page, Tracy Bizmaster, or they're on Instagram or Twitter or YouTube. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Anyway, thank you guys so much again for coming to the Tray Station. I was battling a cold since last week, so it's finally heading out the door. Just in time for the holidays, but I still a little stuffed up, but not too bad. But anyway, thanks again for coming to the Tray Station. And if I didn't say your name again, I'm so sorry. But come along, bring your friends, like and share. Like and share. Do you like my Sally? I didn't have the right wig, so I had to do curls. So it's Sally with a perm. So if you're just coming on, I'm sorry you missed it. But you can always watch the replay. Guys, Merry, Merry Christmas. I hope it brings you happiness and health, and I hope you're all staying safe, and I hope you have a beautiful Christmas Eve night with your family and friends for whatever you can do. I know it's kind of limited. And have a beautiful Christmas, and let's hope for a year of not 2021, but 2020 fun. That is what I am hoping for. Let's get this pandemic done with already. And that's it, guys. Enjoy, stay safe, and Merry Christmas. Bye. Thanks for coming.